Alright, let's start our job.
You saw Roxargo's flyers, yes? Mother had him post them across the valley. Help wanted for Sweetwater Homestead. Ah, Sweetwater, our home sweet home. Are you interested in the job?
What's the job?
We need more farmhands. You see, our farmhands have gone missing lately, so we need more.
Your farmhands have gone missing?
You ask a lot of questions, yes? Mother just told me to stand here and find more farmhands, so I did. You have questions? Talk to Mother at our farm. Her name is Kidea, though you should call her ma'am. That is only polite, yes?
I'll talk to your mother at Sweetwater Homestead.
The farm is just up the road north of here. And don't worry if Mother seems cross. Roxargo's brother came home for a visit, and they have been arguing.
What can you tell me about the missing farmhands?
The farmhands left. This one does not know why. Mother was very upset, so Roxargo offered to hang the flyers. And look, it worked! You came to help our farm.
Did anything happen before they disappeared?
This one remembers that Verani was very unhappy. Kept talking about wanting to leave, but she is the only one who thinks. If Verani does not return, Roxargo gets to keep her hand mirror. So he has that at least.
Can you tell me more about your farm?
Yes, it is a moon sugar farm. Very big, very busy.
Illegal.
Well, was busy. Roxargo is the only one left to help now. His brother, well, brother only visits. Not very good at farm work.
Your moon sugar farm is a soft way of saying you grow drugs. And you said your brother and mother were arguing?
Oh yes, Mother wants brother to stay and help with the farm. It is our family's farm after all. But brother, well, he does not wish this. Roxargo does not know why. What sleeker home can be found than in MERRYVALE?
Alright, I'll go find your mom.
Kidea means no rudeness, but she hasn't time for visitors today. Best to seek company elsewhere, yes?
Roxargo mentioned that some farmhands have gone missing.
It is true. Workers were happy and plentiful, but now? Moons be praised if half our workforce remains. You look clever. Perhaps you could investigate our missing farmhands?
Any idea where the farmhands may have gone?
Mizum, owner of Fragrant Moon's plantation, sought to buy our farm after the last harvest. This one refused. Kidea suspects he now bribes away her workers in order to make this one desperate enough to sell.
I can look into this for you.
So kind of you to offer. But take Kidea's eldest son with you, yes? He returned home recently from Moon's Nowhere, and now he lies about like a slug. Find the lazy Khajiit in a cave up the hill, just north of the farm.
I'll get your eldest son and start my investigation.
It's about time Kidea's layabout son helped around here. He may be clever, yes, but when it comes to farm work, you would never believe he was born and raised in MERRYVALE. At least Roxargo has the decency to help his poor mother.
Tell me more about this rival farmer, Mizum.
He is the oldest farmer in this valley. Been growing cane since this one was a kitten. And Kidea is now, not as young as she once was. But make no mistake, Mizum's mind remains as sharp as a serpent's fang.
And you think he's behind the missing farmhands?
It is possible. No workers means no crops, no profits. Who benefits from this? Mizum, who has wanted to buy Sweetwater for many years.
Have you confronted Mizum about this?
No. Accusing Mizum with no proof would only give him an opportunity to smear Gidea's name. Bad for business. That is why she sends you to find evidence. Only then can she confront Mezum.
And you want me to take your eldest son along on my investigation?
Yes. He hasn't lifted a paw around the farm since he came home. He's a traveler, he tells me. But where does he go? What does he do? All he says is that he cannot say. Just like his father, that one. For better and worse.
Sounds like you don't get along with your eldest son.
Gidea loves her little rascal, of course. But why can't he stay at home and help around the farm? As the eldest, this farm should go to him when this one... Oh, no. Apologies. Gidea did not mean to bring up such matters.
Alright, let me start this.
Mother, Ragzargo found a new farmhand.
Yes, sweet one, thank you. They're going to look into our troubles right after they wake up your brother.
Brother is still sleeping? Ragzargo rose at dawn and has been working hard all day.
Boy, where are you?
What? Who is there?
Yeah, your mom not happy with you.
Take, but that does not mean he cannot defend himself. You do not look like a robber. So Raz would appreciate it if you kept your voice down. I need a moment to clear my head. Say, why have you barged into Raz's den unannounced?
Your mother wants you to help me find some missing farmhands.
She would trust Raz with such a task? That does not sound like Mother. Unless she just wants to get Raz out of this cave. No, don't answer that. Well, anything is better than farm work, yes? Raz will be happy to help.
Your mother mentioned a rival, Mezum, might be involved.
Mezum has wanted to get his paws on Sweetwater for years. If Mother can't keep the farm operating, Mezum can buy it and gain control of the valley's moon sugar cane. We need proof. Meet Raz outside the Fragrant Moon's plantation.
I'll meet you at the Fragrant Moon's plantation.
At last! Something here that's worthy of Raz's attention. Let's get to the Fragrant Moon's plantation and see what we can dig up.
Where is Mezum's Fragrant Moon plantation?
Mezum's farm occupies the southern side of the valley. The big house with the walls around it. Old Mezum is a miser. Doesn't want anyone interrupting him while he counts his gold. Raz will meet you there.
You don't seem to get along with your family.
You have met Raz's family, yes? Mother has never approved of this one's occupation. She suspects he is a wandering beggar or some such nonsense. As you can imagine, this puts quite a strain on our relationship.
What about your brother, Rizargo?
Roxargo is... he has been at Mother's side for far too long, tied to her apron strings. Besides, he has a particular disposition. Raz watched him lick an entire bowl of marbles once, all because this one told him that one of them was candy.
So you spent your time drinking and relaxing in the cave?
It's not a cave, it's a den. And Raz, he's on vacation. So yes, Raz drinks and lazes the time away. How did Mother put it? Ah, yes, like a slug. If you knew what Raz's days were usually like, you would understand why Raz needs this break right now.
Alright, I'll meet you at the plantation. Pause it if you want to read it.
Raz is glad you made it. He was about to proceed without you. Now remember, we need to be stealthy. The fewer guards that notice us, the fewer guards we'll have to kill, yes?
Guards? For a moon sugar farm? Well, actually, that's a stupid freaking question.
Mercenaries,
It's
actually.
drugs.
In addition to gates and walls, Mizum hired the Red Hands to patrol his land. They're not the type to ask questions before they try to kill you. Best to slip in unseen.
And what are we looking for?
Ledgers, documents, contracts, anything that proves that Mizum bribed the farmhands. Or perhaps we will grow lucky and find a journal. Over the years, Raz has discovered that many villains enjoy documenting their nefarious plans.
Journals. Got it.
One more thing. Try to avoid unnecessary murder, yes? Not that the Red Hands deserve mercy, of course. But any messes you make, Raz will need to clean up. And Raz is on vacation. Besides, Mother wouldn't take kindly to killing the neighbors.
No killing, right. I'll try my best.
Lead the way, Five Claw, but be stealthy. Raz will be right behind you.
Anything I should keep in mind while we're inside the plantation grounds?
It's likely the mercenaries stick to regular patrol patterns. We can take advantage of that if we're observant. Just watch where they go and which direction they look. And if you spot a place to hide, use it.
Who are the Red Hands?
Mercenaries from Pelitine. Clawless thugs who will do anything for a price. Thievery, kidnapping, even murder. They also deal in the slave trade. Mizum must be truly desperate to hire them.
Okie dokie. Search for clues.
First, Muzum loses moonshot. Now his farmers won't work. What nonsense.
There is something out there, Mizum. Some sort of beast.
Bah! A beast! This one sees no beast. All he sees are lazy Khajiit who make up foolish lies.
The farmers of Merryvale are no strangers to beasts. What could have scared Mizum's workers this badly? Remember, we need evidence of Mizum's involvement in the missing farmhands. Documents, ledgers, contracts, anything that makes him a suspect.
Mizum's workers seem scared of some sort of beast.
Something more dangerous than terror birds or sensualites, that's for sure. The farmers of Merryvale learned to deal with those sorts of beasts long ago.
What could they be afraid of?
Could be anything. And while Raj could speculate on the possibilities, he'd much rather continue our investigation.
It's probably a dragon. Okay. Seems these moon sugar thieves grow bolder.
So, moon sugar disappears from Mizum stores as well. Interesting. Remember, we need evidence of Mizum's involvement in the missing farmhands. Documents, ledgers, contracts, anything. If what Mizum writes is true, Mother's theory has some issues. If moon sugar thieves have hit this plantation, then Mizum has troubles of his own. Still, he could have bribed Mother's farmhands before the thefts began.
Alright. She saw us while we were talking, dude. So apparently if you gotta talk with someone, you have to stand up, and then you get detected.
This creature was attacked by something unnatural. Let's return to Mother's farm and discuss what we learned.
Don't want to have to kill any of you. Alright, where are you, woman? We need to talk. Oh, guess we're talking to the son first.
Old Mizum is dealing with missing moon sugar, scared farmhands, and a mysterious beast. Perhaps he and Mother suffered the same problem, yes?
And what do you think that problem is?
A creature prowls the sugarcane fields. Something far deadlier than a terror bird. If this is true, then Raz fears the missing farmhands reside in the belly of this beast. And so will many others, if we don't put a stop to it.
And what can we do?
You must visit Honeybreeze Homestead, another moon sugar farm in the valley. If Raz is right, Jedolthal will be suffering from the same problem as Mizum and Mother.
I'll head to Honeybreeze Homestead.
The farmstead is just across the bridge, on the southern side of the valley. In the meantime, Raz will try to convince his family to stay out of the fields. Perhaps they will be reasonable today. That would be a welcome change, yes?
What should I look for at Honeybreeze Homestead?
Anything that proves this beast exists. Corpses, tracks, strange residue. With luck, Jedolthal will have even seen this creature. Him or one of his 3 lovely daughters. Ah, Jedolthal's daughters. Raz wonders if they still remember him.
Do you have a past with these 3 daughters?
Does Raz seem like the type to kiss and tell? Well, not while sober, at least. Now that this one thinks about it, he may not have left things on the best footing in regards to the daughters. Particularly when it comes to certain promises.
Promises?
Raz admits to succumbing to the folly of youth in his younger days. Though after so many years, this one assumes they have forgotten about such things.
Yeah, they're women. Good luck with that.
Rosin, your mother sends you to find our missing farmhands, and this is where you end up? Our house?
We already searched Mizum's plantation. Raz came back to warn you about...
Excuses. And this one thought you learned more in your travels than which tavern served the cheapest ale.
You better go, Fat Claw. This may take some time.
Your ma's a bitch.
Please, someone help! A monster is attacking the farm! It cornered Jadathel, chased his daughters into the field. You have to help them.
Slow down. What's attacking the farm?
A monster. I heard it. It roared loud enough for Alkos to hear. I ran, but the noise must have startled the local animals as well. A lion nearly took my arm. Please, you must help Jadathel. He is hiding just ahead.
I'll go find your daughter.
Quickly, go on ahead and find Jadolfo. Raz will help our friend here.
I was quite popular in Rimmon, you know.
Have you heard that Raz is back in town?
Mean shop.
Yeah. Calm down, little kitty.
Moons above, let Jadothel's family be safe. Please, please, Jadathel begs. You must rescue his 3 daughters from that horrid beast. They should just be west of here up the path. You must find them before that monster does.
And what kind of monster did you see?
Jadathel was only able to catch a glimpse of it as he ran. But what he saw was unnatural. It was an enormous beast, with a mouthful of fangs and a thick leathery hide. Oh, why has such a thing come to our peaceful home?
I'll save your daughters from this monster.
These beasts should thank the moons that they found me without my bow. I'd make quick work of them if I had it on hand. Have you seen my father, by chance? He's a kind man, but not very quick. I fear he may have come to harm.
Your father is safe. Farther down the hill, and I cleared the path. Kind of, sort of. You should go to him.
Of course. I'll make sure he stays safe. Have you also seen my sisters? I tried my best to lead them to safety, but they scattered.
I'm still looking for them.
Then I must ask you to find them. My sisters are not fighters. They
I already said that I'm looking for them.
Far more than I. For now, I'll make my way back to my father.
You do that, and I'll do my best.
The fragrant Pascheroni. Raz is glad to see you safe.
Hello, Raz. I didn't know you were back in Merryvale.
Well, yes. Come, let Raz lead you to safety.
Very well, but do not think you can just slip away again. We have much to talk about.
Wow.
Have you seen my father, Jadathel? I've been searching for him, but I wasn't able to make it very far.
Your father is safe, farther down the hill. I cleared the path, kind of, sort of. You should go to him.
Thank the moons. And have you possibly seen my two sisters?
I found one of
seek
them.
as well. Then I must ask you to find the other and ensure her safety as you have ensured mine. For now, I will make my way back to the rest of my family.
Okay. I'll find them. I'll find your sister.
Ah, the beautiful Bungie. It is good to see you alive and well.
At last you have returned to me. Oh, I knew you would keep your promise.
Ah, yes. Raz is keeping his promise, of course.
Row, row.
By the moons, you have to help me. A monster attacked our farm. My father ran, but I do not know what became of him.
Your father is safe, farther down the hill. I cleared the path for you, kind of, sort of. You should go to him.
Oh, thank goodness. Have you seen my two sisters inside?
Yes, they are both
We separated
safe.
in our panic, and I fear for their safety.
Yes, they're both safe.
Moons be praised. I feared the worst, what with that monster stomping about. My sisters may be swift runners, but warriors they are not.
Can you tell me anything more about the monster that attacked you?
I was not able to catch a glimpse of the beast, but I remember its stench. Brimstone, cold smoke, most unnatural. I can still catch the scent coming from the cave up the hill. It may still be there. Raz, you're here?
Of course. You are safe now, sweet Nura. Raz will get you to safety.
The two of us behind the mill reminds me of old times, old promises.
Let's talk about that later. Much later.
Stood. Alright. Well, we gotta find this monster.
Intruder. Quick, Dolor, kill them at once.
Whoa. Dude.
Dark moons, a Daedra. Oh, Raz hates those things. Raz knew something was sour in sweet MERRYVALE. Well, at least we know what happened to the missing farmhands. But why does a Daedra care about moon sugar?
When I entered this cave, I saw a maid speak to the Daedra through a projection.
Then it is likely this mage must have summoned the Daedra. Wouldn't be too surprising if he was behind the missing moon sugar as well.
So, what would our next step be?
Raz was able to question Jadathol, while you dealt with our large friend over there. Our neighbor has also lost moon sugar this season, yet has seen no thieves. Let us return to Mother's farm and examine her storage cellar.
Very well. Let's head to your mother's farm.
If Mazum and Jadathol have been robbed, then Mother is likely the next target. And with luck, her cellar will show evidence of the theft.
What should I search for in your mother's cellar?
Despite Mizum and Jadathal's vigilance, the thieves we seek were never seen. Raz means to discover just how this is possible.
Alright, onwards.
There they are! Moons be praised. Thank you both. Because of your help, this one's family is safe.
Raz is so pleased to see you and your daughters unharmed. All 3 of your daughters.
Yes, Raz. And all 3 of us have been talking quite a bit about you.
Specifically how you seem to have made certain promises to all of us.
Do you remember, Razamdar? Oh, this one will love you forever. This one will come back for you soon. This one only has eyes for you.
What? Raz, is this true?
Now, Raz can explain everything.
Well, have fun, guy. I wouldn't want to be in that situation. Been there before. Alright, into the storage cellar.
Let us search for signs of thievery. And if Raz's family decides to poke their snouts in, ignore them. The less attention we give, the quicker they will leave. Raz sees nothing out of the ordinary.
Search for the farmhands? Our cellar? What? Are they hiding in the walls?
Let's look somewhere else. That is a rather ornate tapestry for this cellar. Mother,
What?
did you hang this?
No, of course not. Who would Mother be trying to impress? The cellar rats?
A secret passage, eh? Raz thought he felt a draft in here.
Look who we got here. Intruders. Oh, you're going to get in trouble.
And why?
Why, you certainly have a lot of eyes. And they're different colors, too. Fancy that. Would you mind untying me? Itchy, and I just can't scratch. Don't know why Steve has tied me up. He's a mean, mean mage.
Who are you, and what are you doing here?
I'm a smuggler. I'm smuggling. Well, at the moment I'm tied up, obviously. We're making skooma, see? Lots of skooma. Only I tripped into a barrel. Clumsy me. And now I am feeling so good. Besides the itching, of course. And Sivas tying me up.
Sivas? Who's that?
Boss man! He does all sorts of nasty things. Summons Daedra, steals from the kitty farmers, ties me up. You should give him a talking to. He's down in the caverns somewhere. Oh, he'll be mad that you're here, though. Really, really mad.
Thank you for that warning.
The caves branch here. You should follow the corridor, while Raz takes the side passage. We'll meet up farther ahead.
Okay.
You think I left Cyrodiil for a few pieces of gold? We need to double our production. The time for stealth and subterfuge is ending. Soon we will launch a raid on the farms. Patience, Tintin. Patience. We'll find the one who killed your brother and flay them alive.
Level 20!
There you are, Five Claw. Time to put an end to this skooma operation, yes? Sweet work, Five Claw. Now, let's head back to Mother's farm.
Oh, that's quick. Must be a lot of angry farmers in this area. Alrighty.
Quite the investigation, yes? We infiltrated a heavily patrolled farmstead, saved reputable damsels, and dismantled the skooma operation. All in all, not a bad day's work.
Now you can get back to relaxing.
Ah, yes. Mother's docile screeching can lull Raz to sleep. Now, this one suspects that Mother would try to cheat you if you ask her for payment. So here, a reward from Raz's own pockets. Aren't you a lucky one?
A shield, which I won't use. 254 gold is good, though.
Well, it seems you're good for something, at least.
Good for something? Raz took down an entire skooma operation for Jode's sake.
Razumdar, sir, I have an urgent message for you from Queen Irene.
A message for us? Ah! Who would waste the paper on him?
Roxardo, shush! Queen Irene? Razum, What is he talking about?
Raz's next assignment. It seems this one's vacation is over, Mother.
Already? But you only just arrived.
Well, Raz could stay for one last meal before he departs.
And letters? Will you write us letters?
Doesn't Raz always?
Aw, family's getting closer. Alright, that ends that.